Alright, hello. Let me just turn up the gain a bit because I'm talking quiet again. Make sure my mic's a bit closer to this, but I'm gonna have to turn up my gain a bit more. No, wait, no, that's wrong thing. Sorry. Filters. There it is. Yeah, about there is what we needed in these times. I think it's about the amount, yeah. Maybe even a bit higher actually. Based on just I don't know. We'll see how long the games get. Dang, is it still showing like the wrong thing? No, it isn't. It just glitched for a second when I was looking at it. Alright. Um, so I don't know if you guys saw my community tab, but I have 4 other games other than Shipwreck 64 and Silent Hill 2 that I'm really excited about. They're all horror games that I made sure work. For the life of me, I have not gotten Silent Hill, or not Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2 to work. I tried several times. Try again another time. But let's see. Let's pick between. If American doesn't join the chat soon, then American and Luna need to be here always now for Shipwreck 64. Hello, Natalia. How's your evening? Anyway, yeah. But yeah. So the Cat Ladies one I am really excited about playing. It's like a horror game about a woman in her 40s experiencing extreme depression and anxiety. I've kept myself from spoiling it as much as possible for myself because I want to enjoy it as much as I can from my own perspective, you know? But that's I know of it, and I've heard really great things about it. Layers of Fear, cool kind of short game that's really cool from what I've heard. Never played it before. Mouthwashing, I don't know much about, but it sounds interesting, and I've been avoiding spoilers, which means quickly skipping Instagram posts and whatnot, so that looks cool and interesting. And then the fourth one is, what's the word? Visage, which is a game I've played many, many times. It is very good. Very disturbing. I haven't played it in 3 years though, so it would be a good one to play again. I have not streamed it on YouTube before either, so another reason. So which of those sound good to everyone? If anyone's there still, I see some viewers. If anyone, yeah, that sounds good to anyone. Otherwise, I'll let the wheel spin. And of course, Silent Hill 2 is still an option. If America joins, then we'll do Shipwreck 64. Ah, okay. Well, my phone just did a thing. Let me just turn off all timers and shit. Quick. Because I just, yeah. We had a nice nap. Oh yeah, did you just fix your Nintendo Switch? Alright, let's see. Um, so no answer from anybody. Alright. How about we do a quick wheel spin? Unless someone join, like, do you have a preference between the games I mentioned, Natalia? Do any of them sound interesting? Alright, I'm gonna, yeah. Alright. Then I'll type them all out. I gotta wait and see if American is online for that because he actually bought me that, so I kind of want him to be there for every time I'm playing it, especially for my first go through because we haven't finished it. But yeah, it's part of why I named the ship, or not the ship, the stream. Who's awake to see, just to see if he's awake or not. And if Luna's awake or not too. But yeah, I will type out all Cat Lady, Silent Hill 2, Visage, and mouth washing. And one more. Gotta sink deep in the crevice of my brain. Right. Layers of Fear. We can also go through the trailers if you want to see them real quick. Ripshecht. Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. They might be asleep or something. I don't know. I'm like kind of waiting for them to join. Okay, I have been really wanting to play Cat Lady, so yeah, I'm gonna share it to Instagram friends that I told I would give them at least a day's notice before I stream that one. It's like, sorry, okay, we're doing it now. I'm really excited about that one. Sorry. Well, no, I shouldn't be sorry about it. We're gonna play all of these. This Christmas break is the plan. Alright. Let's name the stream Cat Lady Seem Ominous. And then, yeah, it'll have a raccoon as the cover for now. That's cool. Alright. You guys ready to see the Cat Lady? Ready for a Cat Lady. By the way, I've actually like watched the video she recommended and it is pretty good, not gonna lie. Kinda do got a point, but that makes me bad, cause no. I just wanna be a hater to Bucky. But it's okay. Let's... Alright, Abandonware Games. The Cat Lady. There. Got it set up and everything, so... Yeah. Who's ready? Making sure my hair looks right-ish. I need to cut it. There's no way to make it look nice quite with this. By the way, Cosmo's in my lap. Alright. Let's click new game.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Alright.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true, but I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway. I only trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly, but they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew. Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills. They're legal, of course, prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard, and now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
I've done that before. Long time now.
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
She doesn't sound like a very happy individual. No. Chapter 1. House in the Woods. Alright. I feel strangely drawn to this place. I must find a way to unlock this padlock and get inside. It's locked. Okay, so let's find a way. The hood on it is too cold to not wear a hood. Dang. Alright. There's... Oh, I see. I thought it was about to be a cutscene, sorry. I take it she does not like this place very much at all. Let's see what the other direction is. Maybe there's something the other way. The art's pretty cool. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, that way has nothing that way. Whoops, okay. Now we know. Dang, it's making us walk far into this creepy place that I feel kind of scared of walking into. Like it feels doomed as shit. Let's examine the ambulance. I can't go any further. This ambulance is blocking access to the trip. Maybe there is no exit after all. Let's see what's inside. It's locked. Alright, then. Let's see what we can find in between those two. Ah.
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Is it this car? No, that car's empty. Oh, it's right there. It's her. It's me, my cold dead body right in front of my eyes. What is going on? What is it doing here? Alright. Let's examine. It looks so calm. Alright. Should we turn head, open eyes, or open mouth first? Dang, this game just dives right in, doesn't it? Anyone have a preference? Which one to click first? I'm gonna see about opening mouth. There's a key. What? Is there anything else? No. Hold on. Alright, let's see about that other place then. That was locked. knife. And that's not good at all. What is that? So is she a ghost already then? I have a feeling not. I have a feeling she's been trying to commit suicide. But she didn't die actually. And this is like a delusion. We have a deer. Cool. The hole has been boarded up with these planks. The sign underneath them says, "Emergency, power switch danger." There's definitely something here. I can't tell for sure, but it looks like a switch. Alright, let's pull it. Ah, she's not strong enough to pull it with her bare hands. Ah. Too long a sacrifice can make a stone of the heart. Would it take another sacrifice to turn it back? Maybe I'm being silly. This is just some old machinery after all. How strange. There doesn't seem to be a single switch or button on this machine. How do you turn it on? That heartbeat sounds pretty creepy. Is there more this way now? Maybe. Is it just me, or did the grass get less deep? Yes, everything did change, and yeah. Oh, that's her hanging. Examine my dead body hanging from a tree. I should be scared, but I just feel empty. Wait, what's that shiny thing on her neck? Is that a key? Body is too high, can't reach. Okay, I guess we untangle the rope. It would take me hours to undo. Okay, so we gotta get a knot or something. Not knot, I mean knife. Door is locked. Since everything seems to keep changing so rapidly.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
I think so. Ah, Luna's here. Hello. I did read the Underrated Grape Juice, I think her name is, video, or not read it, listen to it. It was good. Oh, well that's very different from what was there last time we went here. At least my hand. Let's see. Yeah, it's locked. Let's see if it changes if we head back that way then. Or not. Her body is gone. Is it? Not sure if her body's gone now or not. My brain is being mean to me, so I'm laying in bed snuggling with my... Aw. That's always a nice thing to deal with. This is what this game's about thus far, kind of. Ish. Oh, she's kind of already done it. Okay then. Is it on that gravestone? No. What are we meant to find? Okay. The car? Is there anything in it? No. Oh, maybe. Why is it on fire? Was it on fire last time we passed it? Yeah, we can't reach it, I know. What do we do then? So maybe I'll just keep pressing this button while I walk down and see, because there is literally nothing to click on. Maybe that bird has something to do with it. Yes, chase it to the key. Let's just follow that bird everywhere it goes. Maybe it has something. Yeah, I think things are changing as I follow the bird. Definitely. Wow. Yeah, I understand it better. I had like some idea, but I'm like, nah, this game isn't gonna do something like that, which was my fault for thinking that they wouldn't do something like that. So why not? It's a good idea. Somehow we got behind that door that we have to unbolt by walking in the opposite direction. Alright, let's cut the rope down. And examine our own dead body, I guess. Alright. Let's search her pocket. Or let's examine first. I look like I'm sleeping. Empty. Alright, we'll take the key then. Alright. I love melatonin gummies. I used to take them all the time. Dang, it's crazy how much this game has already changed.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think
Thank
I
you for
am?
joining the stream, by the way. Oof, what answer would you what would you ask her? Death. An old lady who lives in the woods. Are you God? Are you the devil? For context, she just found herself dead. Her two dead bodies of herself that had died in different ways. And she seems to just be like... It is so far. Yeah. I'm like really fucking excited about this one actually. Oh. I'm really fucking excited to finish every game this winter break. Oof. Which answer would you go with, think? I'm gonna say
Are
God,
you
because that's
God?
the kind of
Do you
scariest
even
answer.
believe in God?
If you are God, I suppose it would be too late to start anyway.
Well, I'm not
Mood as hell.
God. I'm something else entirely. I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom, but I am salvation too. I am feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't
Yeah.
flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Well, that's not
Let's
quite
see.
it. I've been around for a while, keeping you company. Always there, you know?
The voice acting's pretty
Always
good.
there.
What is this place? What will happen next? What is
What
this
is this
place?
place?
This,
That's
my
what I want.
dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle.
I wonder if this means
I
that
invite
different
people
choices
in.
will lead to
Yes,
different things in
I
game.
like my solitude.
In which case, yay,
But
we
you
found the
are a
replayable one.
special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What
Guess
will
it's time
happen
to
next?
ask what will happen next.
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going
I
to
think-
make you an offer, Susan. It's
Let
a
me say
chance
something
only a
after she's
fool
done
would
talking.
refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
This is so scary. Alright. So, in the beginning, she took a bottle of sleeping pills in an attempt of suicide, and so I think this might be a dream about her different deaths or something. And then dreams about everything. That's what my theory is right now. A lonely seashore.
Please don't touch anything.
Oh.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan.
But it's
And you
crooked. I
lied
wanted
to
to fix the
yourself.
crooked painting.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
I still don't really know who you are. Will I be punished for taking my own life? Is there anyone else here?
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Wow.
Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan. You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows, I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Those 5 people, Who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life when you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
This is pretty scary.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Only one dialogue option left.
I can't do this.
It's
It's
crazy.
too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Whoa.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here?
This cat is sleepy
Go
too.
inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow
Sleepy
me.
baby girl. I just gotta grab my drink real quick. Sorry, just sore throat. Not sore throat. Old cartoons. Yeah. Yippee. Alright, let me see. Dang. Yeah, I have a totally cursed gaming setup. I literally have my computer on top of a trash can. Cosmo's mad at me for waking her up and showing her off. I meant for her to go right back to sleep, but...
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come close. Say hello.
That's
I
scary
don't
as
want
hell.
to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't
Proto
want to
slang
be
here.
here. Make it go away.
I think it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you come.
Crucified all alone in one place. It's changed it all. I really don't want to be here. Take the crowbar, yes. They do, for sure. Wait. Good question. Alright. See if that works there. Talk to her.
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
This game is already amazing, honestly. Fine, I'll do.
Fine. I'll do what you want.
Excellent. I'm glad you have put your trust in me.
I haven't really got anyone else.
You shall not regret this, my dear. Lights up.
We're back in the house.
We're back in the house.
Yes, but there is something else that must be done. You cannot leave my kingdom before
It
a
is, yeah.
sacrifice
It's
is made.
What? Isn't it enough already?
Do not worry, my child. This is a mere formality I'm speaking of. The door to your world won't open unless you make a sacrifice of soul and a sacrifice of blood.
It doesn't sound good at all.
See those candles here? Just blow one out, and that's it. Like I said, it's just a formality. Then on your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch. Is that how you used to say it?
Tell me about the sacrifice of blood.
Like I said, it's just a formality. On your way out, you will have to shed a few drops of blood. Not much, just a bit. Enough to open the door.
How much exactly?
Don't be afraid. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Just a sharp scratch.
Well, since she
that
is
how you
immortal,
used to say it?
that implies she used to self-harm too.
Tell me about the sacrifice of soul.
Like I said, it's just a formality. See those candles here?
That'll be
Just
cool.
blow one out, and that's it.
But which one?
You can choose. It doesn't matter as long as you do it.
Should get an action fighter of him and his friends just to make him keep beating up things in the physical world. I'm joking. I'm so
Fine.
sorry. It's a fuck
I'll
up.
do that. Wish me luck, strange
I
lady.
am saying it
I do.
ironically.
When
And
you
also to
leave
prove
my
that I did
house,
watch the video.
Head to the field. That's where you should be. Goodbye, my child. I'm not going to be far. I've never been.
Untangling the swamp. Well, let's blow out the candles. Oh, that's scary.
They left me no choice, Alice.
That's wonderful to
Maybe
hear.
one day
Glad
you'll
you're that
forgive
happy
me.
about it. Well then.
See how easy that was? Now, head back to the field. You've got a job to do, Susan.
We just sacrificed someone who was married. Hold on, I'm trying to untangle this. Almost done untangling. Okay, we'll keep going. Let's go.
What the? How did I get back here?
Hold on. Just a second. Alright. Sounds like a good plan. For sure. See if this room changed at all. I remember this room. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. That's cool as kicking in. I was not able to get my painkillers today because the person that was gonna get me them like got caught in a meeting, and so yeah. What the whole say? The sign underneath says emergency. It's dark inside. All this blood around the hole. Was someone hurt here? Let's go reach. This is very Silent Hill 2-esque. Oh. It's a lot more blood than I thought. What's going on? Oh yeah. This is metal as fuck. She is. Is she gonna just keep only having one arm now? What the fuck? This is so scary. Holy shit. Maybe this game is therapy. We are on to chapter 2.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate.
This is
I
definitely
always
one of the
wanted to be
payer
an
sites,
artist myself,
I think.
but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you'll probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
What's going on?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Ignore.
I can see you're very tired and sleepy. That's perfectly normal. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. Earlier on, we did a CT scan and it shows there's no permanent damage to your brain. All your organs are fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second. I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place.
Yeah,
Tell you what,
you can have the pocket
can I call you
cosmo.
Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I?
Oh no.
I'm tired.
Who was there?
They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
It's not purgatory anymore. It's real life therapy. So I'm controlling the lamp now. Oh. What the fuck?
Bad
What's
dream.
going on?
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
I can't remember.
It's just like that sometimes, isn't it? You just have this weird emptiness in your head. The harder you try to remember, the worse it gets. Maybe it's better though. Try to remember the good things, Susan. Forget the bad ones. At least for now. I get nightmares too. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling, Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make
Shit,
auxiliaries
she's
so
a
crazy.
parasite.
Seriously.
I was kind
I
of
feel like I've
liking
got no
her,
life
but
sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here
yeah,
to
nah.
eat. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
Either she's a parasite or someone she's having to deal with is a parasite. One of the two.
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Makes sense now. We're all waking up here as Americans watching a British game with an Irish woman. All of a sudden, I was in a field of barley. I ain't gonna talk about
All
the
of a sudden,
stuff.
I was on the field of barley.
Yeah.
It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness.
Yeah, makes sense.
Then I got lost
I
in the
didn't
woods.
think of
There was
that
my
until
dead
you
body
mentioned
hanged
that.
on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was
Cosmo's
the devil.
back, by the
I'm
way.
not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it
Yes.
wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can
It's
you now
almost
tell me who found
1
me
year.
and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you would sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden? Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Sounds about right.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But
I'll
he's a
explain
really
it
great
all.
guy. You should trust him.
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe. Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure, but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 10.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Which option? I think I'll do the one that's mostly
I
true
was
for
brought
me.
up without a father.
I understand he wasn't there when you were growing up. Can you tell me why? What happened to him?
He... left when I was little. One night he just packed his suitcase and left. I was about 8 at the time. He didn't say goodbye, didn't even look at me. I remember watching him walk away. It was winter, getting dark early. He just disappeared into the night, and I never saw him again.
Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I can't complain. My mum was great. She did her best to make up for the loss of my father. Me and her, we were like best friends, like soulmates. We did everything together. She passed away 7 years ago. Her forever broken heart finally gave up. But she did give me a wonderful childhood, despite everything that happened. I will always love her for that.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
She hates flowers. Interesting. Hmm. If anyone's crazy here, it's someone who put me on all this medication for no good medical reason. Let's see what's here. Okay, this. There's something
Hello?
inside.
I guess I should wait my turn.
I bet she thinks those red ribbon glasses make her look attractive. I know her all too well, completely dedicated to her job, yet totally brainless and closed-minded. It's a discharging letter for Anne Burton, currently a patient in Saturn 1. Seems like she had admitted herself into the hospital and is allowed to leave whenever she wishes. Let's take it.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry. Are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of her. I'm not even gonna walk past those guys right now. Alright, let's look in the person's room who's leaving again. Let's see what happens if I leave the hot water on. Wait, let's look at the different clock in the other room. See if it's different or not. Wait, or might not be. Stuck at a different time.
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Oof, should we take that other patient's ability to get out or no? Let's do the bad thing.
My name is Mary Smith. Let me through, please.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Okay, let's take that letter.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Let's get more gloves. Let's try putting the bracelet underneath that. See what happens. Let's see.
Hello? I guess I should wait my turn.
Let's see what happens if we just talk to her.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night.
Oh,
Black
shit.
hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Can't give him the armband. There. Mm.
Hi. Are you alright? Can we talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I missed her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
We're gonna try Elizabeth since that's what that nurse's name was.
Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Wow.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers.
Wow.
I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Yeah, I don't know what year it's from actually. Search it. Please stop writing messages on the mirror while we are currently experiencing difficulties maintaining high level of cleanliness due to sudden absence of our cleaning staff. We ask all patients to consider and help us keep the ward tidy.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me.
Oh, she's really
a beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
That's what she... I'll go with
Joan.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
No, we're not doing that yet. We're not that evil yet. Yes. Really? Nothing really will. Really. Doubt it. Oh yeah, when she brings us the meds, we can exchange drugs with that girl. Do it. Okay, never mind.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Oh, there's a lot.
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
And none of us are options. Also, for some reason, I thought her name was Mary. Just...
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Sarah.
No. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mary?
No. You're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
I don't think
Mandy.
No, you're wrong.
Kiss.
Leave me alone.
Every answer is wrong.
Please,
Wow.
just leave me alone.
Well, let's see what happens if I say I don't know. And what? Am I supposed to use the glass shard on her? I think so. Let's see.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. I don't know.
No, of course you don't. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Oh, yes, of course. But the phone's being used at the moment. Can you please come back in 5 minutes? Thanks.
Okay, nice looking assignment.
Shall we swap our name bands?
Mother always told me not to talk to strangers. I can't take it. I'm being good now. Only talk to my nurses and good friends.
Doubt it.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right? Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. I've got enough gloves in my pocket. There's no need to take more.
Makes sense. Alright, I think we're gonna stab whoever comes in. Maybe wait.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Should we start? Should we do ants or arms?
Anne Burton, born in 1975.
Let me just check your name band quickly. Miss Ashworth, I think you got a little confused there. Drink this liquid now. It'll make you all better.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
Uh-oh.
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you? Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
What the fuck? This is not good. This is scary.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Alright, we'll do it differently this time.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I'm feeling a bit woozy.
Are you really? You look fine to me.
No, I'm really not feeling well.
Fine, I'll call the doctor for you. But I can't help it if he's busy and can't get here straight away. In the meantime, I know how to make you feel better. I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Susan Ashworth, 24th of May, 1970.
I'm just going to check your name band now to confirm that. That's fine. That's fine. I'd like you to drink this liquid, please. It will help you relax. It will help you relax. That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Wait, no, we're trying to hide it.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Let's see a bit further down. Nothing further.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Alice.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Like, who could it be though?
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother, you little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Mary?
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
I'm gonna turn this off. It's getting just annoying. Sorry. Right.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second. Elizabeth.
No, you're wrong. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Yeah, we really don't have her name. So, let's look more. Let's check under this after that. Oh, maybe I was supposed to find more clue with this.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
Maybe I can pressure.
Go away. Please, just leave me alone. Mother's always told me not to accept any gifts from strangers.
Maybe.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Mind your own business. I'm not taking anything.
I don't think so, darling. Now, you really don't have to lie. We're only trying to help, you know. Now, let me have a quick look at your name band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right?
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
It's not at all
Now,
like
go back
the
to your
Buddha
room and
juice
rest.
treatment.
You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Otherwise, well, let's see if that room changed at all. Or no. Nope. Okay. But yes, it did change. There were letters on it. Now there aren't. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing beyond that.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
I need to open the toilet before. Let's see if there's something odd with that or not.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake, and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you were being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, all right? That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better.
Let's see if the open toilet makes it different. Or not.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Let's see about turning all the hot water on in this sink. Wait, do we clog the toilet? Yes. Oh. Okay. Let's see if that works. Lie. Lie is what that means.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Stella. Or Sheila.
Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who sent you, after all. I'm sorry I didn't believe you. But my head's all messed up.
So, let's have a little chat, sweetheart. Do you know how to get out of here?
We're not supposed to get out. We must stay here. Do what they say. Take pills they give us. Sometimes, if I behave, they give me the red stuff. I wait for it. I'm being good.
What is this red stuff?
It's a drug. My favorite one. Red stuff takes the pain away. I must stay here. Good nurses have been most kind. They always remember. They know I'm suffering. But it is not the same as the drugs I see in my dreams. On the other side of the mirror, there's a spider's heart full of drugs. I just can't seem to find it anymore.
I see. What exactly is this little treat you mentioned?
It's the red teardrop of pure happiness. They bring it, I drink it down, and my pain goes away. Without it, I just feel so angry. It's like I'm going crazy. It's funny, but I just get so fucking angry sometimes. I'm dying, I think. We're all dying, I heard. She said I'd go to hell for it, but I didn't do anything. I didn't know. Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right. Okay. No, probably not.
I need the red medicine. I need it now. I must be a good girl. I must be a nice girl.
Maybe I could get you some of that stuff. Do you know where they keep it?
Oh, they have it hidden well. You can't get there. Or maybe you can. I see it in my dreams sometimes. It's where the nurses are. But in my dream, there are no nurses there. I see it, but I can't get it. It's so near, and yet so far. I can still hear the broken heartbeat of the spider's heart.
Feel like sharing? What's your name?
There is nothing to share. Everyone died. Everyone. And my treat, my red stuff, it's not the same. I keep lying to myself. I'm a mean little liar. Always have been. This vein, you see, it goes straight to my heart. That's why it hurts so much. I wish I could, just one more time. But it's all lost now. Everything. I was always happy to settle for a consolation prize, you know?
How about we swap our name bands?
Oh yeah, I don't mind. But that would be like a favor to you, yeah?
Well, technically, you wouldn't lose anything, because I'd give you my name band instead. Does that make any sense?
Sure, yeah. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid. I know you'll use it to get out of here.
Oh, I never said you're stupid. I just really want to go home. Please understand.
That's fine. I don't mind. I'll give it to you if you get me the red stuff. What do you say?
I thought nurses give it to you anyway.
No, not that. I'm talking about the real thing. Something you can only get in the world of dreams. Now that is something special.
Is it safe?
It's perfectly safe.
Okay. I'll see what I can do. Are you all right?
I'm fine. Yes, it's all fine. It's just hard to wait, you know? They said I can have it. You know, yeah? So I wait here. Don't want to miss it. That nurse promised it to me. The one with the red glasses. But I think it's been 3 hours already.
That nurse is
Why
such
are they late? Do you think something happened? Do you think she changed her mind? Because I swear if she did, I will hurt myself again. I swear to God, I will hurt myself again.
I'm sure they'll be here in a minute. They're probably just very busy. That's all. I'll talk to you later, yeah?
Yes, go. Be careful. They're watching us. And remember, we must be nice to earn the red stuff. Always be nice.
Poor woman. I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
What do they? You know what? It doesn't matter. Thank you for your help.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
I guess we gotta see something else. Yeah, that's
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Oh, well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. Oh, it's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well, perhaps I am?
Do you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time? You have no idea what I've been through?
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
I go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Oh, I don't know. I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure. If I don't see it, it doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
A good friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the Suicide Watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
No, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Especially the group therapy thing. I'd hate it.
You should at least give it a go first, and then decide. If you don't like it, we can think of something else, yeah?
If you insist. But I doubt it'll help.
Do you have problems sleeping?
Rarely. I sleep well most nights. If anything, I probably sleep too much.
Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Definitely better than before the accident.
Good. Hopefully you can now move on from here. With a bit of luck, you will enjoy life again. Suicide attempts often have that effect on people. Same as near-death experience. It makes you realize that you're not ready to die yet. Do you find it hard to concentrate?
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
No.
That's good. Alcohol is a powerful depressant.
I never really liked drinking.
Excellent. Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside.
Who did you want to know?
I'm not even sure now. People, I guess. Everyone. Myself. I don't really know. Please, ask me about something else.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Oh, I never really thought about that. But I guess it would be a cheap one. I don't really know what they do with people like me. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it, since there'd be nobody to visit my grave anyway.
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
There's nothing to talk about.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here. There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way. Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz! What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz!
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The only escape. Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
This is a bad idea. Calm down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
So do you remember that story then? The one I told you the other night? The one about the woman in A&E?
Actually, I don't think you told me that story.
Maybe I didn't. Or maybe you just didn't pay attention like everyone else.
But, okay, I can prove to you that I listened. Just don't jump, please.
You can prove it? Fine. I'll give you a second chance. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? If you really listened, you will remember this one.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
On Valentine's Day.
Yes. Valentine's Day. You've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain, this suffering. I have to do this to be free again. Jump with me, Susan. Do it while you still can.
No! After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's all right.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Where am I? Who are you?
I am the Crow, of course. I
those doors? I can't see them.
Just walk back to the right side of the stage. Ideally to Susan can't miss them. Does Susan like my girls? I knew she would.
Whatever they are, tell them to stop staring.
But they are young guys, Susan. They are the guardians of the doors. They know which door should enter to get the rewards. But there is one problem.
There's always a problem. I'm not even surprised. Which door should I go through?
I will leave that to Susan's own best judgment. But this might be her only chance to find what she had lost. Wait. And Susan will never get it back. Susan has one question. And she can only ask one of them. She must use it wisely.
Fine, I can do that. But what's the catch?
It's very simple. One of my girls always tells the truth, while the other one always lies.
And I'm guessing you can't tell me which is which?
It's something I've forgotten myself a long time ago, Susan. But does it really matter? One question is all Susan needs to find the right door.
If I enter the left door, will I get a reward?
Which candles? This one.
You treacherous, dirty bastard. I opened my heart to you, and you stabbed me to death in cold blood. You'll pay for this. I swear you will. But this means the old woman was right. I can't die. I'm immortal. I think it's time to find out how very mortal you are, Doctor.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in the old 2-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside. Whatever. It's the suicide note. He's killed other women. Of course he has. Not surprised.
You're gonna pay for this, you bastard.
That's disturbing.
I don't need eyes to enjoy your fear. Scream louder, little bitch. Scream your lungs out. Louder, I said. Yes, this is by far my favorite of songs. Would you like me to dance for you? Unlike you, I know all art needs to be appreciated. Your scream is like a poem without words. Your body, an instrument. I never thought you had it in you, and yet you make every fiber in my body tremble with excitement. Your body will forever be admired by those like me, who understand the only pure and true form of art.
Let's go make that weapon. Alright, let's go kill him.
Thank you. Thank you so much. He would have killed me. Like the others. The animal. You gave him what he deserved. Who are you?
They call me the Cat Lady. Now get out of here. Call the police. I'm going home.
I gotta use the bathroom real quick. Be right back.
Standing by the river, I wonder, do I need a stone? No. My heart is heavy enough. It will drag me down for sure.
Can't pause it. Tell me in chat, please, what happens if something happens while I'm on the toilet. I'm going to, go. But I will. See you guys later. This is very good. Wow, this game's awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go, but I think we need to get more viewers for this. It's a good ass